A mother grieves for her son, another casualty in a 43-year-old war. Sortaji was 25 when he was hit by a rocket-propelled grenade. He was a soldier in the Karen army. Since 1949, shortly after Burma became independent, the Karen have been battling for independence from the government in Rangoon. Preparations for the funeral at the Karen's headquarters are soon interrupted. As mourners head for cover, shells fired by the Burmese army land in and around Manerplaw, once a secure base. This year's Burmese offensive has been fiercer and more successful than ever before. With the government guns now less than 8 miles away, the rebel headquarters here at Manerplaw are coming under daily attack. There's still another month of fighting to go before the monsoon rains will bog down the war effort. But already, the Karen and their student allies are running short of ammunition. The Karen fight back as best as they can. But in recent months, they've steadily lost ground to the Burmese army, including strategically important high ground. Now they're fighting a rearguard action as the army tries to drive home its advantage, with the help of more than $1 billion worth of Chinese arms.
There are more Burmese troops this year and they're better armed with special weapons. They're using jet planes. They're using whatever they can.
For more than 15 years, Manerplaw has been the headquarters of the Karen National Liberation Army. Once this was home to more than 3,000 people, now it's almost deserted. Most of the civilians have been evacuated. Most of the soldiers are up at the front, only a few miles away now. But Manerplaw is not only a key base for the Karen, it's a stronghold of the main opposition forces ranged against the military government. The opposition National Coalition Government of the Union of Burma is based here. They moved to Manerplaw after the military regime refused to recognize the victory of Nobel Peace Prize winner Aung San Suu Kyi and her pro-democracy party in the 1990 elections. A complete evacuation of Manerplaw would be a serious blow to them too, a possibility a leading member of the government, denied power, is prepared to discuss.
Even if it falls, we have some kind of alternative plan. Of course, it will be a psychological blow, but as you know, Manerplaw is not an industrial center. It is just a position where we have our headquarters. So we can move to any other places. We have many places along the border.
From their base on the banks of the Moi River, dividing Burma from Thailand, the mainly Christian Karen have doggedly pursued their dream of a separate homeland. They are the largest ethnic minority in Burma's complex racial mix. Until now, they have resisted all attempts to dislodge them from their border stronghold. They are not the only ethnic group resisting the Rangoon government. Further north on the border with China, the Kachin are also fighting for autonomy. But the Karen struggle is by far the largest and most significant against the repressive military regime. These are some of the 10,000 or so students who have fled to Manerplaw to fight alongside the Karen. They came after the military regime brutally put down pro-democracy protests in 1988, in which thousands were killed.
We cannot afford to lose Manerplaw. We will do everything we can to defend Manerplaw. We will never let it fall because it's special. The headquarters of the students, the Karen, and the National Coalition Government of Burma are all based there.
On the front line, the students are well dug in to try to hold Karen territory. But they are clearly outgunned by the government forces pushing towards them. The cost of this war in human terms is high. In the field, precise casualty figures are hard to establish. But there are reports that military hospitals in Thailand are filling rapidly with Karen casualties. There are casualties too among those not even fighting in the war. These are some of the luckier people among the thousands of ordinary Burmese the army forced to work for them as porters. They have escaped to freedom in Karen territory. They bring with them tales of beatings and starvation.
All of us hate the military government. We were not given enough food, and whenever we couldn't carry our loads, we were beaten with rifle butts and kicked, and beaten in other ways too.
Back at the front line, ammunition is used sparingly. Supplies are scarce and could prove crucial in the fight for Manerplaw. You think you will be able to stay here? They will not be able to make you move back?
For us, depend on ammunition. If we have complete ammunition, we can still fail here. We can stay here.
And too often, what ammunition they do have proves worse than useless. Ammunition supplies are limited in quantity and quality because of the success of the Burmese government's campaign to cut off the Karen's main source of funds. Thai trading posts like this one have traditionally served a huge smuggling industry. Through a system of taxes on the smuggled goods and their own teak trade, the Karen have largely financed their war. Now the Burmese have put a stop to most of this cross-border economy. By sealing the frontier and targeting Karen trading posts, the Burmese have effectively stopped the flow of goods from Thai villages like this across the river into Burma. It's a financial stranglehold that could finally drive the Karen from their dwindling territory. Most soldiers have already moved their families across the river into Thailand. But there's no absolute guarantee they'll find security there either. Thai police regularly inspect the bunkers built to protect the refugees from Burmese artillery attacks. And the refugees have generally been made to feel welcome.
When we arrived here, the Thai villagers welcomed us. They treated us like brothers and sisters.
It wasn't always that way, but now the Thais have begun to respond to international pressure not to allow Thailand to be used as a springboard for an attack on Manerplaw. Near to a school bombed by the Burmese, preparations have begun to build a military base to block any attempt by the Burmese army to cut through Thailand to attack the Karen headquarters from the rear. But that's little consolation to the beleaguered Karen troops on the front line. They can fire off at the Burmese planes that circle overhead, but it doesn't change their desperate position. And it cost $140 a burst. But Sein Win remains defiant.
Well, our strategy is, of course, we have to pursue all kinds of struggles in terms of diplomacy, in terms of politicals, and in terms even of military. So we have to go on struggling.
But the brave rhetoric can't hide the fact that the Karen and the opposition movement are facing a serious crisis. Serious enough that Prime Minister Sein Win and his fellow ministers have themselves left Manerplaw to continue the struggle for Burmese democracy from another base, somewhere in Thailand.